The PLT formula, which stands for profit, love, and tax, is a powerful tool that can be used to manifest the reality of your dreams. This formula is based on the principle that everything in our lives can be broken down into these three elements: profit, love, and tax. Profit refers to the financial gain or success that we achieve in our lives. Love refers to the emotional connections and relationships that we have with others. And tax refers to the time, energy, and effort that we put into our endeavors. The key to using the PLT formula effectively is understanding how these three elements work together and how to balance them in your life. By focusing on increasing your profit, building strong and meaningful relationships, and minimizing the tax that you pay, you can manifest the reality that you desire. Throughout history, many powerful figures have used the PLT formula to achieve great success. For example, Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple, was able to create one of the most successful and profitable companies in the world by balancing his focus on profit, love, and tax. He was able to create a company that was profitable, yet also fostered a culture of love and creativity. He also minimized the tax he paid by being efficient and smart with his time, energy, and resources. Another example of someone who used the PLT formula is Oprah Winfrey. She created a media empire by focusing on profit, love, and tax. She was able to build a strong emotional connection with her audience through her talk show, and she also minimized the tax she paid by being smart and efficient with her time and resources. To use the PLT formula in your own life, you can start by setting clear goals for yourself in each of these areas. For example, you can set financial goals for increasing your profit, relationship goals for building stronger connections with loved ones, and time management goals for minimizing the tax that you pay. You can also use specific strategies and techniques to help you achieve your goals. For example, you can use time management techniques like the Pomodoro technique to increase your productivity and minimize the time that you spend on tasks. It's important to remember that the PLT formula is not a one-size-fits-all solution, and the key to using it effectively is to find the right balance for you. By experimenting with different strategies and techniques, you can find the approach that works best for you and start manifesting the reality that you desire. In conclusion, the PLT formula is a powerful tool that can help you manifest the reality of your dreams. By understanding how profit, love, and tax work together, and by using specific strategies and techniques to increase your profit, build stronger relationships, and minimize the tax that you pay, you can create the life that you desire and live the life of your dreams. Remember that you are in control of your own reality, and with the PLT formula, you can make it a reality that is prosperous, filled with love, and free from unnecessary burden. It is also important to note that the PLT formula is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but a long-term approach to manifesting your desired reality. It requires discipline, consistency, and a willingness to take calculated risks and learn from your mistakes. Additionally, it is important to remember that the PLT formula is not just about achieving material wealth, but also about creating a fulfilling and balanced life. It is about finding a balance between making a profit, having loving relationships, and minimizing the tax you pay in terms of time, energy, and effort. So start by setting clear goals for yourself in each of these areas, and use the strategies and techniques that work best for you to achieve them. With the PLT formula, you can take control of your reality and create the life you truly desire. Another important aspect of using the PLT formula is understanding the power of visualization and positive thinking. By visualizing your goals and believing that they are possible, you can tap into the power of the universe to manifest your desires. One great example of this is the story of the Wright brothers, who were able to achieve the impossible by visualizing and believing in the possibility of powered flight. Despite facing many setbacks and obstacles, they never gave up on their dream and continued to visualize and work towards their goal. Similarly, you can use visualization and positive thinking to manifest your desires and achieve your goals. This can be done by setting aside time each day to visualize your goals, and by surrounding yourself with positive affirmations and imagery that remind you of your desires. Another key to using the PLT formula is the practice of gratitude. Being grateful for what you have and for the progress that you've made towards your goals can help you to manifest your desires more quickly and easily. You can practice gratitude by keeping a gratitude journal or by making a habit of expressing your thanks at the end of each day. Finally, it's important to remember that the PLT formula is not a quick fix or a magic solution. It takes time, patience, and consistent effort to manifest your desires. But by using the formula consistently and persistently, you can create the reality that you desire. In summary, the PLT formula is a powerful tool that can help you to manifest the reality of your dreams. By understanding the principles of profit, love, and tax, and by using visualization, positive thinking, and gratitude, you can create the life that you desire. With consistent effort and patience, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Profit, this element of the PLT formula, is all about financial gain and success. To increase your profit, you need to set clear financial goals for yourself, such as increasing your income, saving more money, or starting a business. You can also use strategies like budgeting, investing, and negotiating to help you achieve your financial goals.
Love, this element of the PLT formula is all about building strong and meaningful relationships. To increase your love, you need to set clear relationship goals for yourself, such as improving your communication skills, building stronger connections with loved ones, or finding a romantic partner. You can also use strategies like active listening, empathy, and vulnerability to help you achieve your relationship goals. Tax, this element of the PLT formula is all about the time, energy, and effort that you put into your endeavors. To minimize your tax, you need to set clear time management goals for yourself, such as increasing your productivity, streamlining your tasks, or minimizing distractions. You can also use strategies like the Pomodoro technique, the Eisenhower matrix, or the 80/20 rule to help you achieve your time management goals. It's important to note that the PLT formula is not just about achieving success in one area, but rather finding balance and harmony between all three elements. For example, if you focus solely on increasing your profit, you may neglect your relationships or burn yourself out from working too hard. Similarly, if you focus solely on building relationships, you may neglect your finances or sacrifice your own needs. To truly manifest the reality of your dreams, you need to find the right balance between profit, love, and tax. This may take experimentation and self-reflection, but by consistently working on all three elements, you can create a life that is truly fulfilling and satisfying. Additionally, in order to manifest the reality you desire, it's also important to have a clear vision of what you want to achieve and to have a plan in place. The PLT formula is a powerful tool to help you create this vision and to give you the steps to achieve it.
In order to make the most of the PLT formula, take the time to reflect on your current situation and to identify areas that you want to improve. Once you have a clear picture of your goals and aspirations, you can then start to work on developing a plan to achieve TH. The most productive ways to use PLT: start calculating the world around you. It's up to you to find out more ways to incorporate PLT, but for now, like, subscribe, and share. Well, you might want to keep this secret formula to yourself unless you plan on building a productive community. In terms of profit, Musk has been able to create a profitable business model with Tesla by developing and producing electric cars that are not only good for the environment but also have a huge demand. He also minimized the tax he paid by being efficient and smart with his time, energy, and resources. for example by automating production lines and reducing the number of employees needed. In terms of love, Musk has fostered a culture of innovation and creativity within his companies, encouraging his employees to think outside the box and push boundaries. He also built a strong emotional connection with his customers by creating products that align with their values and desires for a sustainable future. In terms of tax, Musk has minimized the time and effort required to achieve his goals by setting clear and ambitious targets for his companies and holding himself and his employees accountable for meeting them. He also uses technology and automation to reduce the effort required to achieve his goals. Another example of someone who has used the PLT formula in recent years is Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook. He has used the PLT formula to create one of the most profitable and successful companies in the world. In terms of profit, Zuckerberg has been able to monetize Facebook by creating targeted advertising and selling user data to companies. He also minimized the tax he paid by being efficient and smart with his time, energy, and resources, for example by outsourcing certain tasks and automating others. In terms of love, Zuckerberg has fostered a sense of community and connection among Facebook users by creating a platform that allows people to connect with friends and family from all over the world. He also built a strong emotional connection with his customers by constantly improving the user experience and listening to feedback. In terms of tax, Zuckerberg has minimized the time and effort required to achieve his goals by setting clear and ambitious targets for Facebook and holding himself and his employees accountable for meeting them. He also uses technology and automation to reduce the effort required to achieve his goals. It's important to note that each individual's path to success will look different, and the PLT formula should be tailored to fit the person's unique goals and values. The key to using the PLT formula effectively is to understand how these three elements work together and to find the right balance for you. By experimenting with different strategies and techniques, you can find the approach that works best for you and start manifesting the reality that you desire. Now let's begin to introduce the equations. The PLT formula can be represented by the equation: profit plus love plus tax equals reality. This equation states that the combination of our financial gain or success, profit, our emotional connections and relationships, love, and the time, energy, and effort we put into our endeavors, tax all contribute to creating the reality that we experience. By understanding this equation and learning to balance these three elements, we can manifest the reality that we desire. It's important to note that this equation is not meant to be a mathematical formula with fixed values. Instead, it is a representation of the concept that these three elements are interconnected and must be balanced in order for us to create the reality we want. The exact balance will vary for each individual and will change over time as goals and priorities shift. To use this equation, one can start by setting clear goals for each element and then taking actions to achieve them. For example, setting a financial goal to increase profits, setting a relationship goal to strengthen connections with loved ones, and setting a time management goal to minimize the tax paid. At the same time, it's important to keep in mind that achieving one element doesn't necessarily mean sacrificing the other two. For example, a business owner can grow their profits while also fostering a positive work culture and taking care of their employees' well-being. In this way, the PLT formula can be a powerful tool to manifest not only financial success, but also a fulfilling and balanced life. It's also worth mentioning that the PLT formula is not a one-time solution. It's a continuous process that requires constant adaptation and fine-tuning. As one's reality evolves, so should their approach to the PLT formula. The profit-love tax formula is a powerful tool that can be used to manifest the reality of your dreams. It is based on the principle that everything in our lives can be broken down into profit, love, and tax, and that by balancing these three elements, we can create the reality that we desire. The equation profit plus love plus tax equals reality serves as a reminder of this concept and can be used as a guide in setting and achieving goals. Keep in mind that the balance will vary for each individual and will change over time, and that the PLT formula is a continuous process that requires adaptation and fine-tuning. Here are more equations you can use. Make sure you are writing these equations down. The PLT formula can be broken down into an equation to help individuals better understand and implement it in their lives. One possible equation for the PLT formula is profit equals love x tax plus efficiency x creativity. This equation represents the idea that profit is derived from the combination of love and tax, as well as efficiency and creativity. Love and tax represent the emotional connections and relationships, as well as the time, energy, and effort put into our endeavors. Efficiency and creativity represent the smart and efficient use of time and resources, as well as the ability to think outside the box and come up with new and innovative ideas. Another possible equation for the PLT formula is profit equals love plus tax x, efficiency plus creativity. This equation represents the idea that profit is derived from the combination of love and tax, as well as efficiency and creativity. Love and tax represent the emotional connections and relationships, as well as the time, energy, and effort put into our endeavors. Efficiency and creativity represent the smart and efficient use of time and resources, as well as the ability to think outside the box and come up with new and innovative ideas. Another possible equation for the PLT formula is profit equals love tax slash efficiency x creativity. This equation represents the idea that profit is derived from the difference between love and tax divided by the product of efficiency and creativity. Love and tax represent the emotional connections and relationships, as well as the time, energy, and effort put into our endeavors. Efficiency and creativity represent the smart and efficient use of time and resources, as well as the ability to think outside the box and come up with new and innovative ideas. It's important to note that these equations are just examples, and there may be other ways to represent the PLT formula. The key is to find the equation that works best for you and helps you understand and implement the PLT formula in your own life. Craig Jones. Continue. It is important to note that the PLT formula is not a set equation or mathematical formula that can be applied in a universal manner. It is more of a concept or framework that can be applied in different ways depending on the individual and their specific goals and circumstances. However, if you are looking to apply the PLT formula to your own life, it may be helpful to create some specific equations or metrics to measure your progress in each area of the formula. For example, you could create an equation for measuring your progress in increasing your profit by tracking your income and expenses, setting financial goals, and measuring your progress towards achieving them. Similarly, you could create an equation for measuring your progress in building stronger relationships by setting relationship goals and tracking metrics such as the quality and frequency of interaction with loved ones. In terms of minimizing the tax, you could create an equation that tracks the time and energy you spend on different tasks and compares it to the results or outcomes you achieve. This can help you identify areas where you may be able to be more efficient and effective in your use of time and energy. Ultimately, the key to using the PLT formula is to find the right balance for you and to continually adjust and adapt as needed. It's important to regularly review and track your progress in each area and make adjustments as needed to ensure that you are staying on track to achieve your goals. It is important to note that while the PLT formula can be a powerful tool for manifesting one's desires and achieving success, it is not a universally accepted concept. However, for the purpose of this discussion, let's imagine that the PLT formula is widely accepted and used in the business and personal development world. In this scenario, the PLT formula can be broken down into a mathematical equation. Profit equals revenue expenses plus investment income taxes. Love equals emotional connections plus quality of relationships. Conflicts plus negative emotions. Tax equals time plus energy plus resources. Efficiency plus productivity. This equation shows that profit is a result of revenue minus expenses, with the added benefit of investment income minus taxes. Love is a result of positive emotional connections and quality relationships, minus conflicts and negative emotions. Tax is the amount of time, energy, and resources put into a task or endeavor, minus the level of efficiency and productivity. In the business world, successful companies like Amazon and Google have been able to achieve immense profit by effectively balancing their focus on revenue, expenses, investment income, and taxes. They also have a strong company culture that emphasizes on positive emotional connections and quality relationships among employees, which contributes to their overall success. Additionally, they have implemented efficient systems and processes that minimize the amount of time, energy, and resources used, leading to increased productivity. Similarly, in the personal development world, individuals who have achieved great success have also used the PLT formula to balance their focus on profit, love, and tax. For example, Tony Robbins, a well-known personal development coach, has built a successful career by helping individuals increase their financial wealth, improve their relationships, and manage their time and energy more efficiently. He uses a variety of techniques and strategies to help his clients achieve their goals, such as setting clear and specific goals, creating a strong support system, and developing a positive mindset. It is important to note that the PLT formula is not a one-size-fits-all solution, and the key to using it effectively is to find the right balance for you. By experimenting with different strategies and techniques, you can find the approach that works best for you and start manifesting the reality that you desire. It's important to note that while the PLT formula has been used by many successful individuals, it is not universally accepted as a formula for success. However, it can be a useful framework for thinking about how different elements of your life are interconnected, and how you can use this understanding to make positive changes. One example of a recent successful individual who has used the PLT formula is Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO and founder of Facebook. He built one of the most profitable and successful companies in the world by balancing his focus on profit, love, and tax. He was able to create a platform that was highly profitable through advertising and data sales, while also fostering a culture of innovation and creativity. He also minimized the tax he paid by being efficient and smart with his time, energy, and resources. Another example is Elon Musk, the CEO and founder of Tesla and SpaceX. He used the PLT formula to turn his vision of sustainable energy and space exploration into reality. He focused on increasing profit by creating innovative and desirable products, fostering a culture of love and passion for the company's mission, and minimizing the tax he paid by being efficient and smart with his time, energy, and resources. To use the PLT formula in your own life, you can start by setting clear goals for yourself in each of these areas. For example, you can set financial goals for increasing your profit, relationship goals for building stronger connections with loved ones, and time management goals for minimizing the tax that you pay. You can also use specific strategies and techniques to help you achieve your goals. For example, you can use goal-setting techniques like SMART goals or the Eisenhower matrix to set clear, measurable, and achievable targets for yourself. Additionally, you can use time management techniques like the Pomodoro technique or the Eisenhower matrix to increase your productivity and minimize the time that you spend on unimportant tasks. It's important to remember that the PLT formula is not a one-size-fits-all solution, and the key to using it effectively is to find the right balance for you. By experimenting with different strategies and techniques, you can find the approach that works best for you and start manifesting the reality that you desire. In conclusion, the PLT formula can be a useful framework for thinking about how different elements of your life are interconnected and how you can use this understanding to make positive changes. By setting clear goals, using specific strategies and techniques, and experimenting to find the right balance for you, you can start manifesting the reality of your dreams.
I am the creator of this formula. My name is the Uncommon Pope, so shall I be referred to. In this symphony of images, rhythm, and knowledge, you shall be guided through reanimation of your mind, heart, and soul forevermore. Let's introduce you to the formula at hand. Profit, love, tax. You can say that you know these things, but if that were the case, we would be in a different realm watching the next chapter of this album. Profit, love, and tax blended, toil, turned, twisted, and melted together. Creates a framework of manifestations to create the world you live in. Formula, the Uncommon Pope. Rhythm, knowledge, soul fire, guide to reanimation of your mind's eye. This heart and soul of the universe. A good representation of the concept would be a holistic approach which includes various practices and techniques such as self-awareness and self-reflection to understand one's values, goals, and desires, self-love and self-care to cultivate a positive relationship with oneself, mindfulness and meditation to align one's mind with one's intentions, focused action to take steps towards achieving one's goals, prioritization and time management to balance different aspects of life, setting realistic and attainable goals, regularly reviewing progress and adjusting as needed. Ultimately, creating a balance in one's life is a complex process that requires a combination of different practices and techniques, and it's different for everyone. A good representation of the concept would be a combination of different strategies that help you to achieve balance in your own life. I have some affirmations I want you to write down. I am worthy of financial abundance and love. I trust in my ability to create multiple streams of income. I prioritize self-care and self-love in my daily routine. I effectively manage my expenses and taxes. I have a positive and loving relationship with myself and others. I am surrounded by love and abundance in all areas of my life. I attract financial success and abundance naturally. I am open to receiving love and abundance in all forms. It's important to keep in mind that affirmations are a tool to help shift one's mindset and align it with the intention of creating a new reality, which is the main concept of the book. Also, the book emphasizes the importance of the balance between financial abundance, profit, love, and things that take away from it, tax, in order to create a new reality that aligns with one's desires and goals. Sure, here are some additional examples of affirmations that could be used in the context of the book's concepts of profit, love, and tax. I am in control of my finances and my future. I am deserving of love and happiness in all aspects of my life. I make wise choices that align with my financial and personal goals. I am surrounded by supportive and loving relationships. I am open to new opportunities for financial growth and success. I am grateful for the abundance and love in my life. I am confident in my ability to create a fulfilling and balanced life. It's important to remember that affirmations are a tool to help shift one's mindset and align it with the intention of creating a new reality. However, it's also important to take action towards achieving that reality, by setting specific and measurable goals, practicing self-care and self-love, and effectively managing finances, as the book emphasizes. Craig Jones. Explain when and where should the reader do these affirmations, and the importance of believing in what they are saying also lists some ideas to motivate them. The reader can do affirmations at any time of the day, but it is important to make it a consistent part of their daily routine. Some ideas for when to do affirmations include: in the morning is a way to start the day with positive energy.